Hello, welcome to another edition of Tech Talk. Today I'm going to say a bit more about how I'm getting along with my D300. Like I've said right from the start, this is a really beautiful camera. It takes pictures quickly, smoothly, easy to hold, easy to manage. Colours are beautiful. I'm really happy with the image quality from it, just straight in JPEG. And that's something I couldn't say about my D70. I always had to use RAW, post-process. It became a real time-consuming process. Now things are more media. So where do we go from here? Well, I've looked at Nikon's lens lineup for the PMA, and I've got to say, there's nothing for me there. They have a tilt-shift lens, which will be great for architects. They have a couple of other lenses. They have a remake of the 60mm macro. That's f2.8. That's not really all that bright for a portrait lens, which I would have thought it could double up as, but I'm sure it'll be a good macro. And you know, they just don't have anything right for me that I'd want in addition to what I have. What is it I'd like as well? Well, that comes from Pentax. I've noticed that Pentax over the years has made some really lovely little prime lenses called DA or FA, FA being the film ones, DA being the digital ones, APS sensor, smaller sensor. And they're just beautiful little lenses. They're bright, they're small, you can travel around with them with those kind of relatively small Pentax cameras. And I'm thinking, as I've been thinking for some time, that would be a nice addition to my range. To have a Pentax K10 or a K20, sounds even better, coming out in the summer. And I can just have a nice light little body that actually stabilizes the lens within the body. Nice little lens. Just go out there, take pictures of what I see, what I want to take a picture of. A kind of meditation, if you like. Kind of just seeing what I want to see, taking a picture of it, a nice memory, a nice capture. Not needing all this like ultra fast autofocus, ultra fast, repeat speed, shot speed for sports and stuff. Just a nice simple camera with a simple ability, with a beautiful image quality. That's the key point. And a beautiful bokeh. One of the most important things for me in my photography is to be able to have a beautiful artistic bokeh around the item. And some of my lenses can do that. My brighter lenses can do that, but Pentax seems to be specializing in doing those with their digital primes. So this is something I'm thinking of, and I've noticed other Nikon users feeling the same way. We've gone out, maybe we bought the D200 or D300. We're called prosumers. We're not exactly professionals, we don't make our living from photography, but we're also not like total amateurs. We've been doing it for years, we really love it, it's how we express ourselves, and we're seeing that Pentax is offering something along those lines. Unfortunately, Pentax doesn't have the zooms Nikon has, and Nikon does lead in these beautiful zooms. They've released some new ones, especially targeted at professionals, 2.8 aperture zooms, really stellar image quality, especially the 14 to 24, I believe it is, which is the best wide angle I've seen in terms of a wide angle that zooms. And so Nikon's doing good stuff with zooms, but their primes, I don't think in the near future they're going to do what Pentax is doing, which is giving people primes, people like me, people like other people who want a nice prime for walk around, for beautiful portraits. I don't think that's Nikon's priority right now. So, I may be a dual format guy. It's something I've been thinking of ever since the K10 was announced, and the K20 coming out in the summer. Maybe then I'll get one, or a cheaper K10, get some nice Pentax limited lenses, and that will be my other walk around. Let's see what happens. Until then, I hope Nikon looks at what Pentax is doing and thinks about what they're making and thinks about the kind of customers Nikon actually has, leaving aside the total like amateur people. Not to put them down, but they're just, they're moving up from point and shoot. They want snaps of their kids or something. They want speed and flexibility. Nikon's given them that with their their D40, D40X, and now the D60. And then they have their professionals. They've got the D3 aimed at, where they've got to have the right image. It's very fast, beautiful high ISO, very heavy camera though. Most of us can't even carry it around, let alone afford it. But there's lots of us D300 users We love taking photos. We'd like some more primes that we can use the way we like to use them, with AFS, fast focusing, quiet focusing, maybe some ones even better that are especially for the APS sensor, DX lenses, so it's not too heavy, something a bit lighter to carry around. And think of the D300 users who've gone out and bought your camera, stayed with Nikon, who are photographers. Amateur, professional, no, photographers is what we do. So please think of us. I went to a friend's exhibit the other day, a Japanese friend of mine, and it's a great exhibit. He uses a rangefinder and very beautiful wide-angle primes for that. And I showed him my camera, and he's like, "Wow, this is heavy." And I said, it's partly the lens. I had a wide-angle zoom lens on, and it is heavy. I'm used to it. I don't mind it, but a nice little prime, a nice little wide prime for DX. Come on, throw us a bone. I'd like one. A lot of us would like one. So if you're watching Nikon, don't suppose you are, learn a little from Pentax. They're probably learning a lot from you. Okay, thanks for watching this tech talk, and have a good day. Goodbye.